You're trying to buy less, buy better, and build the dream wardrobe, which is why I love sharing these videos at the end of each month. Basically, what made the cut from the fails to the wins in my closet across the board, not just clothes, but beauty and some home stuff this month too, because I will not lie. I have been shopping. I have been buying the things. So that means you need to grab your little drinky drink. And for my return viewers, thank you so much for joining me again to hang out and get the tea. And if you happen to be new here, I am Jordan Blackwell, but you can call me JB now that we're friends. And I love to share realistic style tips to help you build a wardrobe that not just looks good, but feels good with intention and lasts as you try to build out your dream life. So starting with a quick jewelry find, I went on my first ever paid brand trip this month, y'all. I'm still not over it. And one of the things I love to do when I travel is to find thrift stores. So I went into is it Rad? I want to make sure I say this right, y'all. OTR in Cincinnati and picked up this really gorgeous gold ring. I love texture. You know I love my big rings. So this was an absolutely easy, perfect pickup. I think I got this for under $30. So it's a really great layering ring. It is gold plated, so it's going to last because you know that I am the one who's gonna forget to take off her jewelry when you have to wash your hands. I'm gonna forget. But let that be a testament for my everyday rings that they last, because I have had these for years, and you see tarnishing where? It's not gonna happen over here. In terms of beauty, I really didn't pick up anything new except these nails from Akira. Did you know they had press-ons? I didn't even know. I am team press-ons. I love it. It's easy. They're like $10 or less. Plus with the static nail glue, they last. Look, not going nowheres. And I switched up my design. Usually I do the all white ones from Kiss, but I just wanted something different for the trip and something fun. So I'm actually really happy with these. They're a little longer than I'm used to, so the struggle of picking things up has been real. But other than that, they're so cute. Again, affordable, and if you use the right glue, they last really, really well. Going into the first of a few fails this month, because you said you wanted to see more of those, this top from Free People. I don't know if you remember the video of me going into Nordstrom just before the Nordstrom sale to eye up what's gonna be on sale, and I was hoping to find this piece in person. Didn't find it, so I ended up ordering it because they had this really cute yellow color on ASOS. I got the extra small. There's two things going on here, guys. There's two things going on. I'm not mad at the size. I just have a short torso. And when you have a short torso, finding things that are cropped in the right place is so difficult. I struggle, but any of my return viewers know, like, it's so important to be picky about where your clothes start and stop, because that's gonna make a big difference in your outfits, the proportions, and how things are going to come together. So this for me just was not sitting where I needed it to sit, on top of the fact that I bought it to pair with the Good Jeans from Kai Collective. And when you see them together, you notice it's not quite the same shade. It's not. And as a monochrome girly, I love a good monochrome look. I need things to shade match perfectly. And this is important for a couple of reasons, but mainly when I go to mix and match it with other shades, right? I'm not trying to have 4 different shades of yellow. I feel like that can feel overwhelming, and it's easy for those outfits to feel off. So when I do have pieces that match exactly in terms of the shade, it's so much easier than to mix and match within my wardrobe. And I find this so often when you're building an intentional wardrobe and trying to add color, is oftentimes we just settle for whatever color is available and then get frustrated when the look just isn't hitting how it's supposed to. So again, even if the color's off just slightly, that's enough for you to go ahead and send it back if you feel like it's gonna stress you out, because baby, the point of your wardrobe and getting dressed should be fun. It should be fun. We should not be stressing like, why are these not matching how I need them to? Why is this not giving how it's supposed to give? Like, so save yourself that hassle. A really quick home pickup, y'all. I'm so ecstatic about this. I got the Bissell Crosswave. First of all, it is a vacuum mop combo. And when you have as much hardwood floors as I have, it can be a pain to get a Swiffer out, to want to vacuum. This has been a game changer, and it works on area rugs. My cowhide rug, I will say, it's a little bit of work on the cowhide rug because it's uneven, but on my even area rugs, it's seamless. It works so well. So it's been saving me so much time, so much stress. especially because I used to use like a very old floor steamer. So plugging that in and waiting for like 5 minutes for that to steam up, and then it would run out of water, and then I got to refill. The Crosswave has literally just made my cleaning game so much easier. I'm obsessed, y'all. Like, I am so obsessed. So if you've been on the fence about the vacuum mop combos, definitely go ahead and give Bissell a look, because baby, like, I am all about reclaiming my time this year. So that was one of my favorite home finds for this month. Then moving into finds from Amazon, I've noticed that you guys have been loving to see some of the things I have picked up from Amazon. So first and foremost, I have been obsessing over like the scarves as tops, but I have struggled to find at the resale shop just a scarf like in this color. So I did pick up this halter top on Amazon. Here's what it looks like on. It's a tie back, so you have a great backless moment. Now, it's sheer. Look at me. It's sheer. Don't say I didn't warn you. It is see-through. So you're going to need some nipple covers or some nipple tape. But when I say she gives what she needs to give, like here's how I styled it for a night out with some easy jorts. I haven't even gotten to the top tier outfits I plan to do this top with. Like, I imagine them with my mango pants. I imagine them with my H&M linen shorts. This top for me is just so versatile. I even almost see this as a cover-up over my swimsuit, like for a beach day, right? This was so easy, very inexpensive, so elegant, so expensive looking. I'm obsessed. And the cream color was perfect because it's gonna mix and match, especially for the summer season. Now, I did have a fail from Amazon. So I got these short shorts. I know, but remember when I said I'm in my rich auntie era trying to find that like sexy top shorter shorts combo? I thought this was gonna be it, okay? First and foremost, it's probably very obvious. These are very like too see-through, right? Like for a top, I don't mind, but for my bottoms, yeah, I don't want my bottoms to be entirely see-through unless I'm at the beach. So these were just entirely too, like, you was gonna see all the hoochie coochie. You was gonna see all of that. That's a no for me. The second thing is I thought that the fold over was gonna be so cute. Again, I don't have a torso. The girlies with a long torso, this works. For me, with my short torso, it wasn't giving the image I had in my mind. It really wasn't, because I even was thinking about pairing it with the sheer top that I just got. But it just was not coming together. Then the last thing was the legs kept riding up in the back. Now look, again, y'all know I'm not above a little sexy moment. I'm not above showing some skin. I'm not. I do not judge that. However, when it comes to shorter shorts, I do want it to stay covered. So these were riding up just a little bit too much for my comfort level. I got these in a size large that I thought was gonna be perfect. Like, usually when I get tighter clothes, y'all know I size up. The large still was not staying where it needed to stay. So those got returned. But what I finally pulled the trigger on instead were these wide denim, kind of loose leg cargo pants. Here's what they look like on. This is the size medium, and I wanted to show you the medium before I showed you the size I went with, just so you can see the difference in sizing. These are supposed to balloon at the leg, so the medium had to go back because it was just giving too straight leg, and I really wanted these to balloon out and be really dramatic because, again, a basic tank top and these pants, some sneakers. A basic tank top, these pants, some heels. I'm out the door like, babe, she's exactly who she thinks she is. That's what I wanted. The medium did not get that. So the size that I ended up going with was an extra large, 2 sizes up than my normal size. I still think I might want the extra large. I'm not quite sure. There's just something, like I just want a little more billowing kind of through the hip area. But overall, these are so comfortable. Get this specific style because it is a cotton blend. The other ones that are out there are like nylon, like that swishy material. And in the summertime, that's gonna be too hot. And also in the fall, like I really wanted these to be breathable. I'm in a place where y'all know, I feel like I have my basics down pat. I feel like I have a lot of good elevated basics. So what I'm really looking for now, and you're gonna notice with the rest of these pickups, is like everyday statement pieces. Like these, I feel like I could wear every day, but they're still a statement, right? So very similar to an elevated basic. However, these do go a little bit beyond an elevated basic because it's got a little bit more detail or a little bit more color or a little bit more structure. So for some people that may feel overwhelming, but for me, I think that still makes it wearable every day because it's not too much color, it's not too much pattern, or just too out there in terms of like the color and the fit, but still very much a statement is being made. So I really loved these for under $60. So comfortable, so easy. Like here's how I was gonna style them up in Cincinnati for the music festival with this cute corset top. You see where the vision is going. You see where the vision is going. Just easy, throw on, look good. That's the era we are in, besties. Like that's where I'm at. Y'all know, I just love minimal effort, maximum impact looks, and these pants do just that. Speaking of minimal effort, maximum impact, when's the last time you've been in Akira? Y'all, I have forgot Akira even existed until recently, but they really have been coming up in terms of like good, edgy, elevated pieces. So I'm gonna share with you first a more statement piece for sure, but I'm so excited because I was looking for something to go with my Kai Collective skirt on top of these like fun flare pants I've had from Zara for a while for a more statement or event look because I have a lot of events coming up in the fall season. This really gorgeous red top, it's got a little bit of frills at the bottom. It's got some corsetting. It's so gorgeous. This is what it looks like on. Now, here's what I'm gonna say about Akira. They run small. Like, I know I've gotten a little fluffy. I could acknowledge that. I'm not like a super slim size 6, but I'm getting closer to a size 8. However, I needed this top in a size large, which is very rare when it comes to tops. So please keep that in mind when you are thinking about sizing. And for the other piece I got from Akira as well, I did have to size up 2 sizes in that one too. So their sizing and their sizing chart, guys, if you have a chance to go in the store, please go into the store because Akira is one of those places you do not get your money back. And y'all know how I feel about that. And that's one of the reasons I love a mall day and going in person to try things on, because if I can't get my money back, I want to be sure. Like sure. Because I don't need no store credit for a place you know what I mean? Like y'all know there's not a place that I shop at every single time and get bunches and a bunch of items, right? I'm not a huge haul shopper in that way. So keep that in mind as you are intentionally thinking about where to shop, intentionally thinking about what to buy. I'm always gonna err on the side of like, I really don't need it if I can't get my money back or I can't try it in person. But this is so gorgeous, so fun. I also imagine this layered with like my white wide leg pants from Mango. I also see this like with some jeans as well, just like a really fun, edgy, casual look. So this is really, really playful and kind of the era I'm headed into, especially as I have events, right? Again, throwing on the top, it's gonna be a statement. I don't need the pants to do too much, and I'm gonna look good and put together to network and meet and greet new faces. The other Akira pickup that y'all hounded me over on Instagram because you saw my collaboration with Gain for the Cincinnati Music Festival. This Asymmetric skirt. Here's what it looks like on. It's so good because if you remember, I was agonizing over like the Balmain asymmetric skirt. This one, gagged. Just have not found it anywhere on the resale market to save my life. So when I saw this on Akira, I was like, I actually kind of like this a lot more. Now again, Akira's sizing is off. I got this skirt in an extra large. Y'all, I am a size 6'8", a size 29 in the waist. Keep that in mind as you're choosing the sizing on this because the skirt is good. It is breathable. It is fun. I got stopped left, right, and sideways. The Cincinnati Music Festival, and again by you guys online, like you were eating this up. And this is what I mean by an everyday statement piece because you see I paired it with just like a simple tank top and some sneakers. Looking so good. Looking so effortless. And as I go into the fall, right, a good jacket and some boots, you're picking up what I'm putting down. There is limitless ways to style this piece. It's long enough to work for your 9 to 5 as well because y'all know I still have that ingrained in my mind somewhere, like just in case some of y'all have your 9 to 5 and you need pieces that's gonna work for both. I do keep that in mind as well. thinking about dressing for events and dressing for certain things. Like, they probably don't want me to be scantily clad for a brand collab. Totally understand. Not every brand is on that wave, but you still want to be edgy. You still want to be cute and stay true to you. And this skirt did that. No fail, no effort. And the Zara sale did get me, y'all. I did pick up this gorgeous bustier asymmetric denim top. Here's what it looks like on. I got it in a medium. It was $17. $17, y'all. It's so good. And what I love is that it's got some boning in the front, so it retains that nice structure. You have that asymmetrical top. It's just so easy to throw on with just about any wide leg pant. Just a wide leg pant and this top, you're looking good. You're looking effortless. And if you are a queen of layering, I'm still figuring out what that looks like for me, but I feel like the right girly could layer this so well over a button up or so well over a dress that's just gonna be like, yes. You know what? Yes. Like, too good, baby, too good. And for $17, absolutely yes. It's so breezy, it's 100% cotton, and again, just very easy to throw on and elevate a look, and that's just where I am. I'm living there right now. And if you're thinking to yourself, Jordan, I shop at all these places and I never see these items. Help. Go ahead and sign up for my email list because I share bi-weekly all of my favorite roundups from the new ins or certain categories with my sustainable materials background, which is how we're guaranteeing that we're getting quality at every price point and making sure our pieces last. So you do not have to buy more, spend more, and just keep wasting your money. You're getting pieces that are going to work and evolve with your style. Now, if you are not an email list girly, go ahead and follow me over on Like to Know It because I do share my roundups there as well, plus my everyday outfits that you may not see on any of my other platforms. Then you might be eyeing up the new bag up in the back. Let me go ahead and grab her because I was so excited to get her on sale. H&M dropped this bag. You may have seen it when I was going into the mall day. Yes, yes. I love the gold front. I love the zebra. I love the shape of it and I love the size. My only beef, even though it was under like $40, is I just wish there was a pocket inside. It's just straight up inside. That's the only thing that I have against this bag, but otherwise the size is perfect. The straps are the right size to be a shoulder bag. It's just so easy and elevated for every day. So good, so good. Like, that's one of the reasons I love H&M Studio. I feel like whenever you can snag and look at the new drops, I'm always keeping an eye on them because they are too good. But speaking of getting my hands on something that is too good, and I have been eyeing up for weeks now, and it literally just came in the mail. The Weekday top, that is right. It restocked, surprisingly not in my size. I actually got this in a size 8 or a EU40. It fits perfectly. And I'm really, really glad I took that chance because the hard part with some UK brands, again, and what I'm just noticing this year is I'm feeling like brands are restructuring their sizing again. But given that this was stiffer, this is 100% cotton, and it was corseted, I do tend to go up a size just knowing that sometimes it can run a little bit small, but look at how good this looks. Look at how good this looks. It's just so easy, so effortless. I need ASOS to go ahead and stock this in the other colors because Weekday has this in other colors, a brown. I think they have some other like actual colors too, but I do want this in brown. But Weekday does not ship to the US. So if we could all just petition ASOS, just go ahead and like create a cute little story like, ASOS, just saying if you're looking for how to get more money out of us, please stock this Weekday top in other colors. I think they might listen to us. I think if enough of us came forward, they would do it. But it is so good, so easy, and so effortless. Now, you know I cannot finish the video without sharing with you guys a couple of things on my wish list right now because my birthday is on the horizon. Shout out to my Virgo babies. So I like to plan early because typically for me, I will make August a no spend month, knowing that September I don't want any limits to what I can and cannot buy. I want to make sure that budgets are budgeting in case something catches my eyes. So first and foremost, the Marley top from OW collection. OW collection is one of those like secret collections on Revolve that just gets it right. They have so many good pieces. They're generally on the mid-range size, but the quality is so good. I just love the idea of this top with some jeans, with some heels, just looking so chic, so put together, especially as we are heading towards fall. But you need those early fall outfits where you're having like the tones, but you're not too heavy in the material, not too dark. Like you just need those, it still might be hot outside pieces, but you're ready to be more edgier for the fall. This OW top is doing it for me every time. Then something small from ASOS, this cute little heart enamel ring. Y'all know I love love. I love heart jewelry. I love jewelry. A little gold-plated ring with just like this nice white contrast. I feel like that would just be so fun, especially because I usually do white nails. So this as a layering ring for under $20, absolutely in the cart. Then I saw these boots on Amazon and I did actually try them and got rejected basically. They never showed up. But Azalea Wing has dropped these dupes of the wedge knee-high heels. They are available on Akira. They are less expensive on Akira. However, if you want to make sure you get the sizing right, you can get them through ASOS, free shipping, free returns. They're going to be a little more expensive, but you at least will get your money back. So if for whatever reason the boot does not fit, you can get the money back. But you can get your size and understand the right size from ASOS, then send that back and then pay less at Akira. Like, I'm never above that. I'm not. And the chocolate color, the wedge, just so fun. A great transition boot from summer into fall. So easy, especially because they do have it in other colors on Akira. So I saw this like tan color. I don't know. I'm leaning more towards the chocolate brown because y'all know brown is my unofficial color in the fall time. What about you? What is your power color when you go from summer to fall? Is it the same or do you switch it up? Because it is brown for me, I'm not gonna lie. I would love to say it's something colorful, but honestly, it's brown. Then the Vieira clutch from Cult Gaia. I have no real reason to need this. I don't have a vacation coming up. I'm not going anywhere exotic. I'm just obsessed with the tassels. I'm obsessed with the raffia. I'm just obsessed. I'm just obsessed. Not sure I'm gonna get it. That's just one of those wish list items that is on my karma, like patiently waiting to see if she might drop and go on sale because if I don't have a reason to buy it, it doesn't make sense to buy full price. But if she goes on sale for the right price, I know I'm gonna have trips and stuff coming up in the next years that she's gonna be stunning for. Speaking of, that's exactly how I feel about the Astrid maxi skirt from Ula Johnson. And this happens every time around my birthday. Y'all know I usually find more affordable pieces, but around my birthday, I'm thinking about treating myself, so the budget's a little bigger, and this skirt for Ula, again, no real reason, but at the same time, like a real reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those, I can't quite put my finger on it, but I know I'm gonna wear it, and I know it's gonna be a vibe in my wardrobe. Like, it's gonna give what it needs to give. But again, I do not mind waiting a little bit for those pieces. But those are the new and finds that made the cut and the fails. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to boop the like button and hit the subscribe button so you do not miss a video with all of these tricks, how I'm shopping for pieces, building out a wardrobe intentionally so we're not wasting money. And if you like these kinds of videos and want to see more, I have an entire playlist of try-ons, of hauls, so you can get better understanding of the sizing, what to leave, what to get, all in one place for you. So thank you so much for watching, and let's keep hanging out over in that playlist.